Welcome back to Week 14 and the last 2025 IDP Bye-Week Waiver Wire. And we are jumping straight into the secondary this week, starting with our three best deep defensive back targets, beginning with the safety, who has rightfully been flying under the radar. And that deeper DB target for Week 14 is the Chiefs safety Bryan Cook, who, from what we see, is barely rostered. Cook's become a major component of the Kansas City defense this year, and his performance in real life this season has been outstanding. He has earned a higher-end PFF defensive grade of 77.3, which ranks him among the top 10 safeties in the NFL. So while his IDP scoring is inconsistent this season, Cook is actually an excellent real-life defender on the field and logged a respectable 50 combined tackles and 4 passes defense through 12 games. Now, the critical note to mention and follow up with. Cook suffered an ankle sprain, and his status for the Week 14 matchup against the Texans might be questionable. And if Cook is ruled out, pivot immediately to rookie safety Jayden Hicks. Hicks is slated to step into the starting role, and he is not just a replacement. The reports have praised him as an elite tackler in space with high versatility, who is also one of the best IDP prospects in his draft class at one time. But if Cook is active, his defensive talent and the high-action environment against Houston make him the legitimate low-end DB1 target this week. And only if he's out, Hicks then becomes the hot DB waiver wire priority in this matchup, especially when the Texans are consistently ranked on the higher end of allowing production to the safety position, in a game that should be projected to be a shootout. So we will also mention, don't ignore the Chiefs' cornerbacks if you need one.
And our next target this week is the Packers' second-year safety, Evan Williams. Williams has established a solid floor for himself this season, already racking up a phenomenal 80 combined tackles through 12 games. This production establishes him as an upper-tier DB1 when he comes to combined tackles. But for those in tackle-heavy leagues, it's worth noting his split. Williams has logged 37 solo tackles and 43 assisted tackles. His high assisted tackle number makes him a solid target in leagues that value assists, but also positions him as a deeper play in solo tackle-heavy scoring systems. And this high-volume consistency is paired with solid playmaking upside, as he also has logged 3 interceptions and 4 passes defense this season. And Williams is trending again. He logged 9 total tackles in their Week 13 win over the Lions, matching his second-highest tackle mark of the 2025 campaign. And over his most recent 3-game hot stretch, Williams has recorded a massive 22 tackles with 2 interceptions. He is an extremely impactful free safety with plenty of box snaps to support the averages. And in Week 14, Williams gets a fantastic home matchup against their divisional rival, the Chicago Bears. The Bears' offense has also opened up the playbook recently, creating high tackle secondary opportunities, which should be a heated, competitive game. Just as the Eagles' free safety Reed Blankenship, Williams' counterpart at safety for Philadelphia, he just recorded 14 combined tackles, 8 solo, 6 assists versus the revamped Bears in Week 13. So we think it's definitely worth a spot check on Williams if you're looking for someone that might be available.
And our final defensive back target is Bengals safety Geno Stone. Stone isn't deep at all, but we see he is still undervalued overall off the waiver wire, and we'll confirm his status as one of the safest DB volume tacklers in the league, averaging a solid 7 combined tackles per game across 12 contests this season, adding in at least 9 playmaking IDP stats, depending on your IDP scoring formats, such as tackles for loss and interceptions. This high floor is what anchors his IDP value, but his upside is explosive. And put simply, Stone is a critical defender for the Bengals defense this year. And in Week 14, Stone gets a home matchup against the high-flying Buffalo Bills. The Bills are currently a top 5 team at allowing production to safeties. Their aggressive offense guarantees the Bengals secondary will be busy and exposed to high tackle counts. And Geno Stone will have ample opportunity to post a high tackle count and make a game-changing turnover. He is an excellent and safe DB1, so it would be best to pick up Stone before you do anyone else this week. And that wraps up our final IDP waiver wire targets for Week 14. If you used any of this advice to crush your league's waiver wire, hit that like button and subscribe. Good luck, and we'll see you soon. with more waiver wire advice.
They doubted us every step of the way, but we knew what we were capable of.